corner. Oscar weighed in at 121 3/4, 122 being the super bantamweight limit. Only the second time that this bantamweight champion in this non-title bout is over the 118-pound bantamweight limit. That is Jeff Chandler from Philadelphia, popular in the East, an undefeated champion. 5 feet 6 1/2. He has a tremendous reach, extending those arms. You got a pretty good idea. He's 71 1/2 inches. The reach of his opponent today, scheduled for 10, 67 inches. Larry Hazard is the referee. The referee does not get involved in the scoring. There are 3 judges here. Its scoring in New Jersey is done round by round. In the event of a tie, they revert to the 5-point must system. In white, that is Oscar Munoz of Los Angeles, California. First time in Atlantic City. Right, surprisingly, it's his 11th bout in Atlantic City. Jeff just sort of smiling, and notice one of the habits that the man in the blue terry cloth trunks, the bantamweight champion, does. He wiggles his right hand. It's a nervous reaction, but it can be disconcerting to an opponent, as it has been in the past in his career of 33 fights. 31 wins, 2 draws, 16 knockouts. Munoz has knocked out 22 of his 41 opponents. He's on a win streak, the man in white, 9 straight fights, 8 as a super bantamweight, and he's unloading here in the first round, confusing Jeff Chandler. I don't think that Chandler felt that Munoz would come to him this quickly. Munoz usually does not come straight at an opponent. He circles to the right and left and tries to work off the jabs. Both with classic boxing styles. The last 2 punches misses, and Munoz walks into the first stiff punch thrown by the bantamweight champion. And the champ catches a counter right hand by Munoz. And are they ever in range to unload the heavy leather? This is the first round. Remember, we're up to the halfway point now. Scheduled for 10. What a surprise, because Chandler, there he's wiggling that right hand. Just a nervous reaction, jabbing, keeping that left hand a little low, and he's getting caught with a left hook. And he felt the last left hook. A little rubbery in the legs of the bantamweight champion in blue with his back to us. Now both are working with those jabs. There's the first solid right hand in that exchange. Oscar Munoz, in the white trunks from Los Angeles, California, was the former North American bantamweight champion. Lost it because of inactivity. First time on national television, so he welcomed this exposure against super Jeff Chandler. Here in the first round, though, Chandler did not look super. "20 seconds till the bell, ending round 1. Good tempo here in this first round. We asked both men earlier what they knew about each other and how they would fight each other.
So far, I've only seen Oscar Munoz fight 1 time professionally. Good stand-up boxer. Does a lot more boxing than does punching. But he has a good knockout record, so it does say that he punches pretty good. The style in which I'll use to fight him will be very innovative, because more or less I'll learn just what that is once I get inside the ring. I've been training to fight a boxer, though.
I really do not have no fight plan, but to go in with my jab, with a hard jab, and everything will work off my jab. So that's how I usually go into fights. And I start off with a good jab, and everything just follows up behind it.
Do you feel you have enough power to stop him?
Oh, definitely. I seen him today in the hotel around there, walking around, and I think every punch of mine is going to go right through him.
All right. Very interesting young men. Munoz is 27. Jeff Chandler, the bantamweight champion in blue, 26 years of age. Chandler, the man that's gone through all the bantamweights in the world, remaining undefeated, defending his title 7 times. Now today, a non-title fight, moving up super bantamweight. Bantams being 118, the limit, 122 for the super class. Muniz had a big first round if you just joined us. Scoring with combinations, beautiful right hand, and Chandler's best punch was a right hand to the chin of Muniz late in the first round. Right now he's smothering Chandler, beating him to the punch. And Chandler is finding that he doesn't have time to nervously move that right hand. He's had to cover up, he's had to use his defensive skills, and he has many of them. And Muniz of Los Angeles just keeps throwing them. And now he's doing that lateral movement, Muniz and White. I mentioned earlier that the WBA, WBC, and Muniz and White unranked out of the top 10. Ring Magazine ranked him 3rd. But Muniz and White has beaten 2 of the fighters that are ranked in the top 10. And the people that left to the body, believe me, that was right in the solar plexus beneath the heart and hurt. Chandler is trying to move forward and to stay on top of Muniz. And now Chandler with those great combinations. Going to the head mostly. He'll have to do that to keep him off, keep him away. Muniz catching another good shot. Look at those quick hands of Chandler. And the good left hooks dug to the body by Muniz. The Mexican ancestry of Muniz showing up here. They are determined. He's never been knocked down. He is called the boxer because the Latins who fight in the lighter divisions normally are not boxers. Muniz has proven to all of us that he can box and punch. Big opportunity for him. Larry Hazard, the referee. 3 judges scoring. And Chandler now complaining of a butt. Right hand lead. Chandler beginning to move to that punch. And look at the right hand leads of Muniz. Chandler looking to his corner and smiling. See some blood. Now we have a cut in the left eyebrow of Muniz and White. You can see it right there. Muniz and White has been cut in the left eyebrow. He has cut 3 times before, and as we said, has never been knocked down, consequently never knocked out. 41 pro fights. 10-round non-title bouts, super bantamweights. The bantamweight champion on the left in blue, Jeff Chandler of Philadelphia in white. Oscar Muniz of Los Angeles, California. A cut in the left eyebrow. Fred Marino worked hard, feverishly, to close the cut, but I don't believe he got it completely closed because some blood is flowing now. Chandler beginning to taunt Muniz. We thought that one of the question marks would be Muniz and White being in awe of an undefeated fighter of the caliber of Chandler, but not so. You recall in that second round, it was Chandler complaining of a butt. If there was one, it was the man who supposedly butted that got